the phrase on the campaign trail was energy dominance. What does that really mean?
You know, I think for the Trump folks, that means maintaining our position as one of the world's largest, now the world's largest hydrocarbon producer and exporter, not fooling around with export restrictions like the Democrats have been doing. So maintaining that healthy, vibrant U.S. oil and gas sector and removing threats to it from climate regulations or anything else. The challenge for them, Manus, is that, you know, you can have a $30 or $40 crude oil price if you want to get rid of inflation. The president can't drive it there, but that can happen. Or you can have a thriving shale sector, but shale can't live at $30 or $40 crude. So there is a tension a bit, I think, between the idea that we need to drive energy prices lower. Again, the president can't do that. Only Saudi Arabia could do that by opening the taps near term. If that happened, it would hurt shale. We saw that movie. You and I saw it in 2020.
Yep.
And we will see it again.
But what capacity does America have to really ramp up? How much spare production capacity is there in U.S. oil?
0.0 million barrels a day. We haven't had spare production capacity since early 19...
So then how do you get dominance? Is that deregulation just letting you square it for me? Because it doesn't make sense. If you've got 000 capacity and you want dominance, put the two together, because I can't do the math.
The only way you can do it is to dial 1-800-RIAD. The only option that any president has to quickly reduce oil supply, increase oil supply to reduce prices, is to call OPEC Plus leadership and successfully convince them to open the taps. I don't think that's going to happen here, but that's the only, believe me, I looked for the magic wand 20 years ago. That's the only option any president has to increase supply. The U.S. doesn't have spare capacity.